Welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2012 look at the NCHAAA playoffs. I'm Dale Ross. This is Matt Morrow. And now we're taking a look at the 2AA playoffs where we have Carrboro and South Iredell. And the only thing I'm going to say is that Carrboro is predicted in a max Preps 40-37. Just from what I know, just by briefly looking over the schedule of Carrboro, unfortunately, I just didn't study it, so I'm going to let Matt do all the analysis. I can see a high-scoring ball game. Know a little bit more about South Iredell. I could see that kind of score, but actually, I'm flipping and going with South Iredell, and I can't tell you why. Sorry. But Matt will be able to tell you.
With South Iredell, let's take a look at them first. They run a spread offense, but they're balanced with it. They can run and pass pretty well out of it. Last week they beat Salisbury 35-28 in a very, very competitive game. Quarterback Davin King threw for 300 yards against Salisbury, which is very impressive. South Iredell traditionally is a defense-first type of team. And this was similar to Porter Ridge up in the 4A ranks. They were predicted to kind of be rebuilding this year, not to have that strong of a season. But they've come together and they've made a great run, and they're now playing in the state title game. They beat Salisbury on the road last week, which is very tough to do at this point of the playoffs. So they're a team that's playing well at the right time. They also have a running back, LaChaston Smith, running back linebackers going to play at Virginia. So that's a team that has some talent as well. Carrboro, spread team, they're balanced, and they've put up some much bigger numbers than South Iredell this year. They got a running back. This is very impressive. Yeah. He's only a sophomore named Trey Sharp, 2,200 yards and 35 touchdowns. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I can't say anything else about that.
Phenomenal numbers.
Quarterback Alex McVeigh thrown for 2,100 yards and 22 touchdowns, and they got a receiver they go to a lot. Marlon Johnson's caught 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. So they've got the big three, so to speak, in Carrboro. The interesting thing about Carrboro is they were not that good of a team a few years ago. They have come a long way in a short period of time, and it's the first title game appearance for either of these schools. So you're gonna have a little bit of nerves, coming out. I think you might see the team start slow offensively, but I think as the game goes along, you'll start to see some things happen on both sides of the ball. All that being said, good defense beats good offense.
Right.
South Iredell went on the road last week and beat a very good Salisbury team that runs a variation of the triple option offensively. And they may have some trouble with Carrboro's passing game, but I think they'll be able to slow down the run enough to pull this out in what I think is going to be a very close game. So I'm going to pick South Iredell by a touchdown or less here. But both of you guys have a great time for your first experience at the state title game. And this is one I wish I could attend because I think it's really going to be a good game to see.